Hey, what's going on? I'd like to welcome you all to Warrior Soil. So this video right here is going to be about what I consider to be the biggest lie that's told regarding credit scores. And honestly, this is a common lie, honestly, because I often hear it in circles regarding credit and credit scores. And if you're foreign to credit and credit is not something that you know a lot about, this lie can confuse you, and I'm here to address it in this video. By the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of what I'm referring to. So you want to sit back, watch this video. All right, let's get into it. Before I get into this video, I would like to address a couple of things, and especially in regards to this channel. So this channel has been growing, which I greatly appreciate. Shout out to all the new subscribers out there. I really appreciate you all for subscribing to Warrior Soil and basically coming to this channel to learn more about this channel and credit cards and reviews and things of that nature. I really appreciate that. Every subscription, every time someone subscribes, just know that you are appreciated here and your subscription is valued. Now, since the channel is growing, that attracts a lot of people who may not be aware of what type of vibe we are on over here at this channel. One thing about me, when I first started this channel, I made it very clear to my subscribers who were here and have been here since the beginning that I don't allow certain things in my comment section nor on this page. Number one, no swearing, because there are elders who follow this page and they don't really want to hear people swearing and things like that. We like to keep it respectful for everyone, so everyone could come here and they can learn. Also, no insults. I don't mind at all people leaving a different opinion as long as there is no insult involved. So if you have a different opinion and you know how to help someone improve their credit score or get the most out of their credit cards and things of that nature, feel free to share it. I always encourage people to share that type of information. But one thing I do not tolerate on this channel or in general is disrespect, and disrespect will not be tolerated. So we're all about positive energy over here, and you're not gonna disrespect anyone who leaves a comment, nor me. So if you don't want to come through and have positive energy, or you want to come through and troll, or you want to come through and spam, you will be blocked. I do not shy away from using my block button. And like I stated, we're all about creating a positive environment. People are here to learn. I assume this is a credit channel, and I click on no, this isn't a video for kids. So I'm assuming everyone who watches this channel is above the age of 18, and I expect everyone to carry themselves as such. So I just wanted to address that. I feel as though it's important since I am gaining a lot of new subscribers. So I want to keep the environment positive and help people grow. That's the purpose of me having this page, to help people learn more about credit and credit cards. That's the purpose. So we're going to be on a positive vibe over here, and that's how it's going to stay. If you don't want to be on a positive vibe, there are a lot of other channels that teach about credit and credit cards, and by all means you are free to go and visit their channel. But over here we promote positivity. But getting into the video, when it comes to credit scores, there are a lot of misconceptions going around. And people tend to think that credit scores are all the same, but they're not one and the same. Credit scores are not one size fits all. And I did a video about this in the past, but you can't treat every credit score the same. I always tell people you can have two credit scores, both of them being a 640, and I guarantee you that there's at least one thing on those credit reports. I'm talking about accounts, not names and address and things like that. I'm talking about accounts. There is at least one thing, whether it's a date, an account, amount owed, is something that differs from the other credit report. Because even though they both have the same credit score, the reports are normally different. And that's the biggest lie when it comes to credit scores, that all credit reports and credit scores should be treated the same. You cannot treat every credit score and every credit report the same. I know a lot of people like to talk about collections, but what about people who do not have any accounts and collections? Believe it or not, yes, there are people, a good amount of people at that, who do not have accounts and collections. What do you want them to dispute? So what if someone is in a situation where they don't have a good credit score, yet they don't have anything to dispute. Would you tell them to still send dispute letters? Or what would you tell them? Dispute letters and trade lines cannot be the end all be all in regards to credit. There is so much more to credit and credit scores than trade lines and dispute letters. It goes so much deeper. And if you're watching this video and you're new to credit, you need to learn more than about dispute letters and how to send dispute letters and get things deleted from your credit report. You need to learn how credit scoring works and how it works with your score and your credit report. Because as I always state, what works for John may not work for Jack, or what works for Susan may not work for Sally. So you need to figure out what it is about your credit report that's making your score stay low or making your score go up. And when you figure out what it is that makes your score jump and what makes your score drop, you stay away from it or you continue to do it. You're going to figure this out, but you're going to have to figure it out on your own. You can read all of the books, watch all of the YouTube videos, take all of the courses and the classes, but until you figure out what hurts your own personal score and what helps your own personal score and credit report, you're going to have a hard time figuring this credit thing out, because that's what it comes down to. I think back to when I first started my journey, I would read just about everything on credit. Like I would just read forums, read everything, all the legit information I would go and fish for and try to figure it out and read and see what works. But I really didn't start seeing big changes of improvement in my credit score until I started figuring out what's going to help my credit report and what's going to hurt it. And once I finally learned how credit scoring works and what will hurt my credit score and what's actually helping it, my score began to rise, and it continued to rise. But it's case by case. You have to learn your credit report for you. Yours is going to be different from your friends. I guarantee you there's at least something different, as I stated earlier. So you have to learn it for you. It's customized for you. Yes, we all have to follow the same principles: paying on time, making sure you're not late, keeping your utilization down, having the right amount of accounts, having different type of accounts. We all have to focus on those things. Those are the basic principles. But every credit report is different. So you know what's on your credit report. And you should know, and if you don't, you need to figure this out. But you need to know what are your trouble areas in regards to your credit report, not anyone else's, but yours. Because I know a lot of people come to YouTube and they go and search for the solution, and it's usually a general solution. But what you have to realize is the credit channels, they're doing their job and doing their best to provide you with information. What you have to do is take the information and apply it to your own credit report. You can't come to YouTube and talk down on the people who are providing information about credit cards and credit. You just have to apply what works for your credit report, and that's what this is all about. As I stated, you can read all of the books, take all of the courses, watch all of the videos, but until you learn your own credit report and apply it to that, you'll be lost with this credit thing. So I just wanted to let everyone know that's a big misconception, that you can treat every credit report the same. You cannot treat every credit report the same. It's an individual case-by-case thing. You have to go by your own credit report, find out what's hurting your score. You'll notice on your own due diligence, or unless you hire a coach or a consultant or someone of that nature, and then you work your way up after figuring out what's hurting your score. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for taking out the time to watch this video. Hey, I have other videos on credit as well. I'm also going to do some unboxings coming up, so be looking out for those. But anyways, this is Water Your Soil. I appreciate you all for watching, and I'm out. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right?